Okay, everybody, I'm here with another whatever the hell this video is gonna be. And today I'm your puppy dog boy today, and I'm gonna do a real nice comparison for you. And just I'm gonna do a little comparison of oh gosh, let me see, Hector Vera with a Bungo Stray Dogs character that I think everyone within the Bungo Stray Dogs community already knows is so fucking vile and disgusting. To me, anyway. In my opinion, he's vile and disgusting. Um, but I'm already gonna list whatever shit he has done and compare it to. And I might as well freaking say it. I'm gonna compare him to the leader of the Port Mafia, Mori Ogai, because there are some big similarities between Hector Vera, aka Magbogaming, and Mori Ogai, or Ogai Mori from Bungo Stray Dogs, who's based off of an actual author. I'm trying to say author for some reason. God, it's hot in here. Bear with me. So, I'm going to show you subject number one. Here we have a 40-year-old man who is into little girls, has alt accounts to lure those said girls, underage girls, by the way, and also has a full Discord server that is full of minors, full of underage girls. And he likes to rub little girls' feet, and he wants to smell them too. He does not need no freaking sympathy from me to show his fucking disgusting face. And this dude is nearing his 40s. I don't care if this fucking is an alt account. This is the real picture of him. And I don't care. He's a pedophile. So, he gets no sympathy from me. So, I have Exhibit A here, and I'm gonna compare him to this sorry sack of shit. This is Mori Ogai from Bungo Stray Dogs. And on top of that, I'm going to even show you the likes this character has. Warning, there is some manga and anime spoilers for Mori Ogai, so be warned. If you don't want it spoilers, you can skip the video and watch something else. So, I'm gonna go and scroll all the way down here. Right here. Right here, he is 40 years old. 40. And how old is Hector? 40 years old. And a disgusting pile of shit at that. And as you can see in the likes, Mr. Ogai Mori likes Theory, Sweet Bean Tazuke. I hope I said that right. And most importantly, to the context of who this sack of shit is, little girls. Yeah, this guy likes little girls. Also, on top of that, he's like 5'9". How tall is Hector? Probably in the 4 feet range because he's short as shit. So, and let's keep in mind, the only difference is this person is a sack of shit YouTuber and not a shitty YouTuber who had power going to his head, is also, preying on little girls. And we have Moody over here, who's a leader of a mafia gang called the Port Mafia. And let's keep in mind that this guy's freaking rap sheet is almost entirely on par with Hector's, if not worse. Because this is the same man who had abused took in Osamu Dazai into the Port Mafia. And also underestimating Osamu Dazai. We're still in the Bungo Stray Dogs universe. Bear with me. He's based off of the Japanese writer, so bear with me. Yeah. I'll even highlight, he is into young girls. Also, is trended by Bungo Stray Dogs, Volume 15. Also, his ability is, please bear with me, this is an ability he has, Beta Sexualis. But it's also a novel name. And he also used to be a underground doctor, which makes it so much worse. So, also, I'm gonna scroll. What the heck? Where is it? It's like a little good chunk down. Where is it? I know it's in there. Where is it? I know it's in here. no. It says in the wiki, and I'll even link this. He is a unfortunately, it says in there, and it says, and then quote, unfortunately, he is a self-acclaimed pedophile. Here it is. Here it is. And also, I'll even quote here, quote, given that the sexualist manifests a form of Mori's desires. I have to go back now. Hold on. Whoops. Mori's desires, that's what it says, cut off. I accidentally moved it. It is unfortunate to note that he is a self-admitted pedophile. This is how dark we're going here. I'm comparing literally a Bungo Stray Dogs character to this sack of shit. Because he's doing the exact same thing with multiple young girls. And on top of that, is also not stopping. If you think Mori had freaking stopped, heck no. Just because he's part of the Port Mafia, like, oh yeah, he cares about all of his subordinates in the Port Mafia, but he's still a piece of shit. He's still a piece of shit, like Hector is. So, and apparently he also underestimated Dazai. So, and that's why also Dazai even defected to the Port Mafia. And did not tell. And the funny thing is with Dazai, I'm gonna go off the rails here. Dazai didn't tell anybody in the armed detective agency for years that he was a part of the Port Mafia. And he was like almost Mori's underling, his right-hand man. And he left after Oda died. His one and only best friend. That he actually, like, cared. And also, Mori was also the one that sent, I guess, hitmen to kill the orphans in Oda's care. And had Oda go on a freaking death mission to take revenge on these orphans that he saved. Yeah, that's how despicable Mori is. That is how bad we're talking about a character who's that fucking despicable and so disgusting. Like, yeah, he used to be a doctor. Oh yeah, he has a whimsical freaking, like, attitude in the public, but that's the funny part. Hector does the same thing. He tries to act all innocent to the public, but there's little hints in the cracks of the wall he puts up. He likes to expose himself, kind of like what Mori does sometimes. Or more or less all the time. And let's keep in mind that Hector, again, is a pedophile. He doesn't want to admit it, but he always asks on Discord private DMs for girls' feet, and also is luring these said children to ERPs, which is an erotic roleplay with these underage girls, and wanting to get sexual, especially when using characters who are below the age of consent. Also, let me say this again. Both Mori Ogai and Hector Bear are in their 40s, and they both like young girls. He freaking takes it a step further by using freaking Discord and making multiple alt accounts. And also, yes, this one's an alt account, by the way. Don't lie to me, Hector. This one's an alt account. You liar. So, okay. I have a question for you, Hector Vera. How would it feel to be compared to one of the most disgusting characters in all of Bungo Stray Dogs? If you had the absolute brain to even read or watch the anime of Bungo Stray Dogs. Like, even his ability is even worse. It is so bad. But I'll link the wiki in the description because I'm only scratching the surface of what freaking Mori does, and I'm not but then again, Mori is a piece of shit regardless, and I hate both of them to the utmost degree. Like, I never lied to Mori Ogai. Like, bleh. What he does is just pretty, and he also has an obsession for one of the characters. I believe her name was Yasano. I believe, before she defected from the Port Mafia. Like, he is just flat out disgusting. And even that, like, honestly, like, with Hector, that's the complete opposite. He will just if he does not find use for any of these young girls, or they find out how much of a disgusting person he is, he's just gonna throw them under the bus. Because he treats them like slaves in the Discord server and in the private DMs. He treats them like slaves. Disgusting things. And he also likes to expose himself literally live on stream. And I will keep saying this. He started talking to a minor live on Discord, live on stream, during his Tomodachi life, living the dream. And on top of that, he even is trying to gain clout from the drama he started, from the, quote, allegations that he started. He's trying to gain clout out of that, because he knows what he did is extremely wrong and disgusting for a 40-year-old man going after minors to satisfy his sexual desire, his fantasies, his sexual role plays. Like, keep in mind, Mori over here is the leader of the Port Mafia. He likes young girls freaking regardless of what anyone freaking says, and he's not gonna stop. Neither is Hector. So, like, I'm even gonna highlight the freaking thing again. It is unfortunate to note that he is a self-proclaimed pedophile, something both Ellis and Fukuzawa have expressed great disgust in. And I know exactly. And I'm even gonna go all the way back up to what he likes. Let's keep in mind, he likes young girls. Young girls. He likes young girls. Cause Hector, you could be, to be honest with you, Hector, you could become great friends with Mori Ogai if he came into the real world. Cause knowing you two have the same disgusting interests, it's already bad enough. Like, you want to be friends with Mori Ogai, even though you probably never read the manga of Bungo Stray Dogs, nor have you watched the anime. And if I see in your freaking little Discord that you're suddenly just started watching Bungo Stray Dogs, then yeah, if when you get to meet Mori Ogai, then you can compare to him so much. Because, and again, and I'll keep repeating this, you two, both you and Mori Ogai like little girls. And again, Mori is a self-acclaimed pedophile. It is a self-proclaimed pedophile. And he enjoys it. He enjoys being called a freaking pedophile because, yeah, that's what his nature is. And with his ability, oh yeah, it gets even more disgusting. When you got some manifestation posing as his, quote, his daughter. You're already doing that with many of the young girls you are putting in your server. You have a young boy in there. You have so many underage minors. And I'm only spreading this information to know how disgusting you are. And for more people to be aware that you're a piece of shit. So, what do you got to say for yourself, Hector? What do you got to say for yourself? Because you cannot do shit to me. You can easily freaking report me, but that ain't gonna do shit. Because I know I'm not harassing you. I am not trying to belittle you. I'm trying to let other people know how much of a disgusting pig you are, and how much that your fame as a, quote, YouTuber is already just, going skyrocketing with your little fucking ego. I'm surprised that freaking Mori hasn't had the freaking balls to be screwing his ego. But then again, he's the leader of the Boar Mafia. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But then again, and also blurs the action of reality and fiction. Or blurs the reality. What blurs into fantasy and reality. You also do the same thing what Mori does. You blur the lines between fiction and reality. Like, seriously, I'm seeing so many similarities between you and this sack of shit of a character. Like, I don't hate him. Like, the story of Bungo Stray Dogs is, like, really good. Just this sack of shit's personality is dog shit. And utterly disgusting. And honestly, Hector, you wish you would be as handsome as Mori. Except for your personalities and more or less your looks, minus that with Mori, are absolute dog shit. It looks like you just got dipped in acid and bitten by bees. So, what do you got to say for yourself, buddy? What do you got to say for yourself? Because I'm smiling knowing I'm spreading this awareness around. I'm making people aware of how sick you are, how disgusting you are. And let me just show you the freaking screenshots that you freaking made. Whoops. I don't want to go there. Let me just show you the screenshots you specifically made. Or the literal freaking stuff that you have specifically said. And I'm going to show it to you. Because I know that you're going to try and work your way out of this. But no, you're not. You're not working your way out of this. Because this is what you exactly said during when you first got exposed. I only highlighted the shit that you said. Younger girls are not as picky, but they're also not as faithful. I love it how also it says TOI really doesn't know me as an actual person and only sees me at the surface and make other people believe the same thing. It's sick, and a lot of my misery I went through is a cause of him and past convention experiences. What? I mean, to be fair, all TOR was saying was all the truth that you didn't bother to hear. That basically he has been warning us this entire time of who you are. Do you want me to show you another one? Because I freaking saved these for 5 years. 5! Because I know you're going to try and twist it and thinking that I'm wrong and you're right. No. That doesn't go in my book, you little bitch. Let me see. Where's that other one I have? Let me show you a closer freaking screenshot of what you said. Here it is. You can try and zoom in as you wish. This is literally what you said. I mean, I'm going to keep your freaking little dissing picture up because I love to just really love to make fun of your appearance. And, let me see. Oh, this one. This is also what you said. Come on, Hector. You're not fooling me and you're not fooling anybody else. So, surprise, surprise, Hector. Surprise, surprise. Again, I will go back to the picture of Mori. And let's keep in mind, this is what you both like right now. And he has not stopped. Neither has you. Because to be fair, you should have been locked up. To be honest, Mori should have been locked up too. But then again, he's the leader of a mafia gang. Well, I'm not surprised. So, yeah. I'm not trying to defame the character in any way, shape, or form. But any way, shape, or form, the characters that the mangaka built for Bungo Stray Dogs are excellent to a T. It's some of them you have the likability. Sometimes you want to punch certain characters and want to punch certain characters in the face, but then realizing of their past makes them kind of likable. When others, like Mori, is just irredeemable and are disgusting piles of shit. Their personalities are a piece of shit, but they have really good looks. Kind of like with Naoya Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen. His writing is really good by Geki Akutami, since he is the one that made Jujutsu Kaisen JJK0. His looks are good. They're very stunning. But with his personality, he's dog shit. To be fair, Hector, you are to be honest, you're the combination of Naoya Zenin and Mori Ogai rolled into one. Except you didn't take their looks. You just look like someone hit you in the face with a baseball bat. So, yeah, that's all I got to freaking say. So, also, a little advice to every one of you. I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna hide you, Mori. There we go. If you see this guy on Facebook, do not listen to him. Do not bat an eye to this man. Because what he's doing behind the scenes, behind everyone's back, is disgusting. He is going after minors. He is trying to fill his sexual desires with underage girls in a server that he's the only guy there. and he's going to try and lie and manipulate you in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, because I know he's also stalking and going after me and anyone who tries to talk about him in any negative light. Because I know he's going to dislike this video because he knows I'm right. He knows that every one of the videos that I have in that playlist, they are right. And he knows what he did is wrong, and he is breaking the law. Like, I don't pissing care that he's from Puerto Rico. I care that he's hurting actual people. And also, he is also enabling problematic people in his server. Problematic and toxic people, by the way, in his server, and doing nothing about it. Making people leave their server and then crying those little bitching eyes out, his little crocodile tears out, and saying, "Oh no, why is everyone leaving my server? Oh, what did I do?" Like, here's one thing you've done. You have a server full of underage girls, and a boy, by the way, underage boys and girls. You have problematic and toxic people in that server who you enabled, and you have done nothing about it. Second, you haven't turned yourself into the law because you're basically breaking the law. And on top of that, you are also let me think. You're breaking the teens and child safety policy of Discord. And on top of that, you're also trying to interact with these minors off of Discord with the off-platform policy. You have broken that one too. And I've already made a video of what you broke. If you want to freaking go check that out, be my guest. Because I know that I'm right and I found a freaking loophole in your dumbass. Because you don't like to read and you haven't read a book in your life. Or more or less, you never paid attention to school and love to stick a finger on your nose. So, yeah, that's all I got. So, whoops, wrong button. Like, that's all I got for today. So, I hope that everyone stays safe, and please just stay away from Hector Vera, or aka Magbogaming, because, again, I don't count him as a YouTuber, or if he tries to be a VTuber, he could fucking fight me for that shit. And I don't count him as either. I don't count him as a content creator, because with content creation comes with fame, and that fame goes straight into people's heads. He's like EDP 445 at this point. Instead of like going out and wanting to give kids cupcakes, he's secretly going into Discord DMs and flirting with minors. He's gooning to minors. He's also gooning to any like video game character or real child's feet. So, yeah, like, yeah, I've been trying to expose him for a good few years now. So, to be honest, I really hope, Hector, you mess up and your career goes down the damn drain. Because I don't count you as a YouTuber. I don't count you as a content creator. Because your freaking head is so full of a pissing ego. A small inch of an ego that thinks that, oh my god, I did nothing wrong. Oh my gosh, why are you calling me all these things? Oh, I don't want to be criticized by a VTuber. Also, please do not compare me to Pyro. Because I'm only freaking exposing this piece of shit because I used to be friends with him. And I've even said this in another video. I have experience of almost getting groomed when I was 13 to 14 years of age by a 25-year-old Puerto Rican man. Not from the same area as Hector, but somewhere along those lines. I know what it's like to almost get groomed when you're not of the age of consent. But good thing it didn't go sexually. Because it's scary to think now as an adult that happened to me without anyone noticing. So, I'm also speaking to it from experience. Especially learning it as of recently. So, just please stay safe and stay the hell away from Magbogaming's YouTube, TikTok, his VR chat. Yes, he has a VR chat, by the way. And his both Facebook accounts. His AI one is his first account. The real face picture is his alt. So please stay the hell away. Oh, just stay away from his eBay too, because his prices on those things are just absolute garbage. Also, he also is trying to sell a wireless headphones with an exposed cable wire. And he probably didn't want to throw that away. And also, depending on how long those have been in his house, it probably smells really disgusting. So please don't buy them. And most of the shit either has stains or broken. Or they're just really stupidly overpriced. So, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, please stay safe out there. Stay cool if it's hot over there. Stay warm if it's cold. And hopefully, I don't have to make this shit again. But knowing Hector, knowing Magbogaming, knowing Dinox series, he's gonna try and do this shit and try and, quote, expose me. So, which pretty much he hasn't stopped me yet. So, you can fucking try. So, anyways, good night, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody.